have a golden pothos and a lemon lime pothos, I believe. Not lemon lime, the neon. Right here. There's two different cuttings in there. Down here we have a Brazil cutting off of the larger one that's over here in the corner. Well, from the larger one over here in the corner. I was going through it the other day and it looked like it needed a little bit more TLC, not just dirt. An Enjoy cutting in here. They're all rooting pretty decently. Here's a Mikens cutting, and I believe this is some Mikens too. I didn't even see all those leaves down there. I could have definitely chopped this up a lot more and propagated it, but at the time I didn't have time to do all that. But there's new leaves coming in, and I can still do that. I can still prop it. I have a Baltic blue over here. Baltic blue. Kind of reminds me of Monsteras. A Bird of Paradise orange. Variegated string of hearts. Oh my gosh, this was a wish list plant. I was so excited about this one. I've been putting it in the light a lot more, hoping that it gets more pinkish variegation. I think it's doing well. Another Mikens that I put on a moss pole. An Allocation Uton Queen. I like these a lot because you can't tell that there's really dark variegation on them, but if you lift up the leaf, it's almost black under there. And that is the variegation, the dark patches. Isn't that cute? Look at that, they're like birthmarks. This is a Peperomia Rosso. Rosso, or something like that. Rosso. Need some water. Need some water. I have a lot of peperonias. I'm pretty decent with them, but I'm not doing well by this one right now. Doesn't look too happy. Moving on, we have a different Bacchiatiki. This one was a plug plant that I got from a nursery about a month ago. And I think I was overwatering it or underwatering it or something. I'm not sure, but I had it outside of this on shelves just getting sun, and I think that was too much for it. So it was wrinkling, browning at the tips of the leaves. I put it on in here. Over here in the corner, we have the Monsteras, two Stepicana, Siltipicana. Yeah. They also remind me of Cebu Blue. There's another Monstera, but this one is a Deliciosa. Just a little baby. And here we have an actual Cebu Blue. Isn't she pretty? Down yonder, we got a Moon Valley Pilea. And yes, it looks just how it feels. Look at that. It's kind of fuzzy too. Cute. Back up top, we've got a Skeleton Key. I believe that this is a type of Epimermium, Pothos. Here we have a Calathea mosaica. Again, I kind of had it near the sun with the tiki. I think it's doing well. Isn't she cute? Look at all those little squares. Anyways, This is a philodendron of some sort, but I'm not sure which one it is. So I'm going to wait to see when it grows up to see what it is. Over here we have a fuzzy petio, a little baby fuzzy petio that has new growth coming in. How cute. And a Chinese money plant, a pilea. Nice little baby. Down here again, we have the Philodendron Belite. You can't really see it down there. Let me pull it out. Yeah. It's got all these ripples in the leaves, these bumps and divots, and it's like a boat. It's really pretty. Cutie. And then over here in the corner, we have a little baby Paraiso Verde. Cutie. Okie dokie. So that, I believe, is it for my plant tour of my greenhouse. My greenhouse that was made out of a lizard's tank. I had a bearded dragon once upon a time. And I kept the tank. These shelves were shower shelves that I bought off of Amazon that they just stick on with acrylic and then you can put the shelf on there. I just hung it up high enough to where I could put plants underneath and on top. These little things I just got from like the thrift store. They're supposed to hold candles. But yeah, and then I have a heating mat under here. I don't know if it's necessarily necessary, but I like how it keeps it warm. I haven't found it affecting the plants too much at all. And I've had this set up for about 2 months now with the heating pad. And all it does is it keeps it really humid. It gives it about 20 to 30% more humidity, which right now I had it open and it's already going back up to 60. It was at 30. Oh, look at all those new little baby shoots on the mosaic. You see all those shoots coming up from underneath. Hello, spring. Anyways, my boyfriend also helped me secure it by attaching this window insulation so it just sticks to the outside and then you just blow dry it and it seals. And whenever I need to do anything, I just lift up the lid and boom, get to work. Yeah, that's the greenhouse.